Well, in less than 24 hours, the United States and China will sign phase one of their trade deal. The agreement is a big win for President Trump. It's expected to include China's commitment to buy at least $200 billion in U.S. manufactured and agricultural goods, energy products, services over the next 2 years. Also, China to end its practice of forcing foreign companies to transfer their technologies to their Chinese partners. Also cracking down on China's currency manipulation and intellectual property theft. Here with more on the deal's first step and what comes after, former Trump trade and jobs advisor Curtis Ellis. All right, Curtis, we're at the moment of truth. Tell the American public what we're going to get.
We are going to get a new deal with China. I like to say that the big deal about this deal, Charles, is the deal itself. Prior to President Trump coming on the scene, everybody kind of thought that, well, we already have a trade deal with China, and it's pretty much okay. You know, it's part of the furniture, and Donald Trump has rearranged the furniture. He said that our trade arrangement with China is very dysfunctional. We've been getting the short end of the stick, and we're going to change it. He put tariffs in place, got the Chinese to agree to renegotiate the terms of our relationship, the terms of this marriage, which has been a very dysfunctional marriage. So now, as you pointed out, they're going to buy $200 billion more than they were. They're going to end their practice of forcing companies to turn over their trade secrets as a precondition for doing business in China. And most importantly, though, we're not taking China's word for it any longer. There is enforceable mechanisms in there to make sure they comply. We get to decide whether they comply or not. And if they're not in compliance according to our determination, we get to reimpose tariffs and punish them for not living up to their agreement.
Curtis,
this is a first.
What does that punishment look like if indeed we say, hey, you know what, you did it again, you bamboozled us once again, and this time we've got to take action? What would it look like?
It would look like reimposing the tariffs. Make no mistake, China is not happy about these tariffs, about the fact that Chinese exports to the United States are down double digits. They are relying on American consumers to fuel their economy. Their economy is stalling. They are deathly afraid of what 100 million out-of-work Chinese people would do. They don't want to find out. And it's a direct result of President Trump's get tough policy towards China's predatory trade practices that the Chinese economy is slowing down.
So the wire's breaking just really minutes ago on Bloomberg especially, is they're saying that the China tariffs will stay in place until after the U.S. election. To be quite frank with you, I'd never heard anything otherwise. I'd always assumed that was the case. Nevertheless, it's breaking news right now. It's being covered breathlessly throughout the financial media. The markets have given up a little bit, although fractionally less than 0.5%. But what do you make of that? Because President Trump has said he wants to go to Beijing soon to begin phase 2 talks.
Yeah, well, we're already seeing phase 2. The crackdown on Huawei, the restrictions on selling American technology, sensitive technologies, satellite technology, things like that, to Chinese companies, curbing Chinese investments, rolling up the Chinese spies that are crawling all over our labs, our universities, and our military bases.
Hey, Curtis, I got to let you go, and I'm getting to wrap, but real quick, Bloomberg also suggesting that she got the best of this deal. We know there's going to be a public relations thing out. A lot of business people didn't like this. The media didn't like it. The left didn't like it. They're going to try to portray it as President Trump being taken to the cleaners. Quickly, what do you say to that?
We have reset our relationship with China. President Trump has reset the discussion and the debate on trade with China. That's a huge win in and of itself.
Curtis, thank you very much. Always appreciate it.